Hello and welcome to the final part of the Constructicon journey. So, today we are going to combine them into Devastator. So, as you can see, I've got pretty much all of them except for hook and long haul ready into combine mode because I need to show you a few things with these guys first. So, here is Longod with his trailer that we've seen already in his review. And here are all the combined mode parts. Now, these can integrate into the trailer, and I'll show you. Just before I do that, I'll let you see these parts. As you can see, here is the chest plate. There's a few anti-stands and bar holders on the back and a big bar. You got that. Then you have the left or right fist, right? Yes, this is the right one. It's a big block, black block. You got two bars. Same thing goes for the other forearm. Then you have the hands. They have a 5mm port, so if you want to plug in any weapon of your collection, you absolutely can. And then you have a bar holder on the back. And finally, Devastator's gun. And this again is 5mm. So there you have that. Now, before I plug them into the trailer, I just want to show you that these bars are compatible with these figures. So if I take hook and plug the chest piece onto him, you can see that he plugs in just fine. So, and that goes for the forearms as well. So there you have that. Now, how do they integrate into the trailer? It's pretty simple. So let me just take it off. Take the hands, and they will plug in into these bars right there. So there's one. Then you take the other one and plug it in. So there's two. Then you take the chest plate and you plug it on the back. Like so. So you have that. And then you take the forearms and you plug them on top of the thighs. And then you take the gun and it will plug into this hole right there. So you have everything stored. It makes for a giant trailer of death, I guess. It's no longer a construction trailer, it's whatever this is, but there you go. There you have everything stored on the trailer. Now we will go into combine mode. So we'll have to get these two guys into their combine mode real quick. All right, I got them both in combine mode. Now we need to detach everything from the trailer section. Like so. And then we can fold the legs down, bring up this connector, same thing on the other side, bring the hip skirts down, and there you have the waist piece. Now we will connect it into long haul on the bottom. See, there are focus camera. Why is my camera being bad today? There are these Technic bricks where you will plug these two pins. So just plug that in, like so. Now we will attach hook. There's this connector that will go on top of long haul's cab, and then this bar will plug into here. So make sure you line everything up like so, and there you have that. Now we will take the chest piece and we will raise this section and plug it in here like so. Then we can rotate it raise this section and plug it in here. So then we want to make sure that these two tabs will plug into here, and this lip will go into this line because this detail is actually cut, so this lip will go inside there. So put the lip into place, make sure these go in, and there you go. There you have the chest plate. Now need to raise the camera because it's getting tall. Let me see if I can do this. Come on, man. Come on. There we go. Now to attach the leg butts, you take scrapper, open up these legs and plug it in between the connector, like so. You can tilt him a bit, and then you take Mixmaster and he will just plug into these 4 bars. Make sure they go all the way, which mine is not going. There we go. Got that plugged in, and it's getting even more tall. Raise the camera. Let's get these guys out of the way so we can put Devastator back. Oh, he's falling over. Whatever. Then we take the right forearm and the right hand and plug them together. Then you take Scavenger, and these 2 studs will plug into these 2 anti-studs. So line them up and plug them together. So, and then you plug Scavenger into Devastator right here. And then you take Bone Crusher, take the forearm, and there's an axle here that will plug into this axle hole on the back of Bone Crusher's head. So just line everything up and plug that in. Then you take the hand and plug it in. There you have the left arm. Plug it into Devastator. Then we can give him his gun. And ladies and gentlemen, here we have my Papercraft. Oh, he's falling over. My Papercraft Devastator in his robot mode, and he's getting so tall the camera can barely support his height. Come on, stand up. Give me a second. There we go. So there he is, all combined, and he looks awesome. I think I did a really good job, much better job than Hasbro, I have to say. So yeah, I'll get you a full 360 so you can see the back. And yeah, there are long holes legs on the back, but they compact much better than the Hasbro version. Let's go to the side so you can see it better. It doesn't stick out as much. It's not like here. It's more central on the back, so it looks so much better. And yeah, getting a closer look at the head. It's pretty devastatory looking head sculpt with that geometrical shape there. So yeah, articulation wise, the head can only rotate. The shoulders are on a ball joint. Now, for this shoulder, you have to move this out of the way, and you get a full 360. Can go out. You have a ball jointed elbow, so you get your rotation, although it's kind of tight, so I'm not gonna do it as much because I don't want to break it. But you do get 90 degrees of bend. You have wrist rotation. Nothing at the waist for stability purposes. The hip skirts can move out of the way, and the legs can go forward all the way back. They are limited by this bar. They can go out all the way. You have thigh rotation. On this knee, you have 90 degrees of bend. On this one, you have a full knee band, which is nice. And then on this side, you have to move Mixmaster's arm out of the way, and you have your ankle tilt. And on this side, you just can access it. So there you have that. So there you have that. And now for comparison, here is with Studio Series 86 Bone Crusher with a deluxe Optimus Prime. As you can see, he scales well with this Prime. And finally with Bone Crusher in R mode, so you can get a sense of how big he is compared to the Studio Series one. So there you go. So that was it. That was Devastator. So if you like this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.